This helps to show people where we are. It's at the end of the houses on Clyde, at the South Clyde Avenue, but the northernmost house on the east side. So we've put a little sign here just to help explain that there is intentional work going on, and there's a link to a Facebook page where they can learn a little bit more. So I'm going to go along this path just to show people what we're doing with all the branches that we took out. As you can see, we're leaving the stumps fairly tall. This is a method that has been developed in Minnesota, where they're doing research on buckthorn control. And you come back later in the year, in the fall, and take off any shoots that have come out. And over this year and the next year doing that, it basically kills off the buckthorn. We have a sign up here to help explain that this is intentional work again. And as you can see, there's branches that have been piled off the side of the path. And basically what's in here is still mostly buckthorn. There's one serviceberry right here that's very tall, and then there's a couple of hawthorns that are also really tall, amazingly so. But the vast majority of what's growing here is buckthorn and a couple of types of invasive honeysuckle, non-native and invasive. And by keeping the branches in the woods, we're not spreading any potential seeds that could grow somewhere else. On the other hand, we're also cutting before the fruit is mature. But it's considered actually best practice to keep the material you've cut in the location where you've cut it. And it should also help to reduce the growth of seedling buckthorn over time. This is probably where we'll be moving to next. And it's just very dense buckthorn growth. It makes a very nice, cool, shady space to walk through, which is one reason that we're right now only taking out the females, so that there's still some cover. I see we have another elm tree here. You can just make out the leaves. I'm trying to see if I'm focusing in the right place. Yeah, there we are. I think that's probably American elm, one of these trees. So that's good. And as we remove more and more of the buckthorn, we'll be planting some native shrubs. Hopefully we'll be able to choose ones that grow quite quickly and can get ahead of any younger or new seedlings of buckthorn over time. This has been shown to be quite effective in greatly reducing the regrowth and invasiveness of the buckthorn. And just showing you that if you see this floor, the floor of this woods, all those little tiny plants and the slightly bigger ones, those are all buckthorn. There's very little in here that isn't. There are some, that's Norway maple, also an invasive. And there's some more of that. There is some poison ivy, not right where I am. There is occasionally some other plants, like, oh, look, there's some strawberry and We do have some false Solomon seal growing in this area. There may be the odd other plant of a different species, but right now it's very heavily covered by buckthorn or honeysuckle. You can see the red berries there. That's telling you there's the orange or red berries are honeysuckle, which will just take over if we don't remove it along with the buckthorn. So there you have it for now. A little bit about what we're doing in this part of Carlington Woods.